horoscope for Virgo for the week of, what is it? I got Zandy on me. For the week of July 8th, 2024. Hello, my Virgos. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm still doing the $20 email readings as well. You can find that in the link in the description box below. And I have my cuddle bug. He's trying to bite me. Stop giving me these little love nips. Yeah, so he wants to be involved and a participant in the reading because he feels like he needs to say some messages. He's like, I need to talk too. I need my cameo time. Yeah, I know. He's just purring. So anyway, show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm available for email readings. They're still $20. And 6-month reports and yearly reports and natal chart reports and all that good stuff, okay? So on Monday, the Lilith moon is going to be conjunct with the part of fortune with your 2nd, 6th, and 10th house. So there's a beautiful time to read some much needed good news. Plus we have a fire trine happening with the moon in Leo this on Monday as well. So this is a good time for receiving good news. Job opportunities can be coming your way. This could also be thoughts become things. So keep your thoughts positive. Make sure the Lilith moon in your, make sure the Lilith moon, the Lilith moon in your 2nd house is also trining the south node. Well, it's not conjunct yet, but you have the Lilith moon in your 2nd house, the south node in your 2nd house. So those of you who own your own business at this time, this would be a great time to give tithings or to volunteer your time and energy somewhere as well to help your money grow. Alrighty, so volunteer your time in services to a church, homeless shelter, or buy somebody a meal. Do something nice for somebody. Do good, see good, be good with the South Node and the Lilith Moon and Libra in the 2nd house. So you can, for some of you here, because it's well aspected, you can be receiving some much needed confidence boost. You do well when you're in a routine. This can be a productive time for you. You can be happy, bubbly, and optimistic. You're not, you're working your way towards financial independence, or you could be working your way towards financial security. You, let me see, you may not, no longer have to rely on certain people in your life at this time with this energy. So this could be no longer obligated to certain people. So you could be purchasing a car at this time with this energy. You could be moving out of their house with this energy. This could be an exciting time with your sense of freedom and kind of like doing your own thing. This could be getting housing at this time for some of you here as well, and having your own place to live. Then on the 9th, Palace in Scorpio goes direct. Oh, I love my mouse. I need to get a new mouse. So Palace in Scorpio can go direct in your 3rd house at this time. It will go direct in your 3rd house at this time. You can be relying more on your intuition. You can have some people in your life figured out, and you can be predicting their next move or calling situations before they happen. This is a positive time for job interviews, or this could be conversations that you have with somebody this week that one thing leads to another, and either you're going to be dating this person, or this could be starting a beautiful collaboration or business partnership. Be careful about mental or nervous anxiety buildup. Make sure that you get enough rest. Do not act on information immediately, as it could lead you astray. Wait for proof. For some of you, this is an exciting time for you. Your routine is definitely going to be changing this week. This could be a beautiful and an ideal time for mental work or creative work. You're very original in your way of thinking. I feel like you're very open-minded to anything new. You can be relying more on your intuition. You can have flashes of insights, breakthroughs. You could be receiving some unexpected news this week as well. Or for some of you, you're dealing with other people at this time, and I feel like you could be reading too much into situations, so be careful. Not the best time to go assuming, okay? Then on the 10th, you need to get the hell out of your damn head. It's not the place to be, and the focus at this time can be more on controlling your situation or trying to control your situation. For some of you, you can be dealing with bouts of hopelessness, fears, or rejection. You need to face your emotional pain and be more disciplined about it as well. You know, put things into perspective, delve into spirituality at this time, be more analytical in your way of thinking, stop complaining during this time period because we have an air trine happening with the water trine, so thoughts really do become things. High God vibes. Or you could delve into your creativity at this time. You can be getting along better with other family members here. For others of you, you have an opportunity to be about bigger picture and resolving issues with certain siblings at this time. You may have to be more open and honest in your communications with other people with this energy instead of just tolerating and going more with the flow. Then on the 11th, Venus goes into your 12th house. So this is secret lovers. Yeah. And there's a significant age difference between you guys because Venus is conjunct with Vulcan. So this could be like a 10-year age difference between the two of you, okay? For some of you, you're very reclusive at this time, or you find it hard to reach out to others socially, or you could be shy or socially awkward at this time. You may find it difficult to derive satisfaction from pleasure of life or have bouts of apathy. This could also be here where you could be talking to somebody at this time and you're not ready to introduce them to the people in your life. You're just talking at this time and getting to know them, figuring them out, and making sure they're not psycho. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just you talking to somebody. For some of you, this is a love affair happening and it's going to be kept secret. For others of you, I feel like this person, the significant age difference you could be worried about at this time with this energy, and that is what's causing the blockage of you two coming together with this energy here. Okay, so it could be like 10 years younger or 10 years older than you, that kind of thing. For others of you, you need to be careful with your money. You can be very indulgent at this time with your spending, and you may need to learn to like have some self-control in regards to spending. On the 12th, you may relocate with this energy because of a new job opportunity that can come up. Your domestic situation feels exciting at this time, but not peaceful and settled. You may feel, you may think a lot about your personal life or the past. It is a good time to deal with estate issues, and for some of you here, communicating with your landlord. You may feel like taking on some time off to reflect upon your personal life, especially if you have been a bundle of nerves lately. What you say may not come out quite right. You may receive bad advice. It's best not to make decisions at this time or get a second opinion. You're very witty and often sarcastic. You're quick to offer an opinion and express your thoughts. Not always sensitive with this energy. For some of you here, I feel like you need to keep it honest at this time with this energy here because somebody will be calling you out on your stories. So be careful. You love a good debate, but sometimes turns conversations that needn't be so stressful into arguments. Important decisions now, as your impressions of motivations of others are likely to be off. Your mind is very restless and you will never cease to learn. You're very quick, practical, perceptive, brave, and easily detect the weakness of others. You're very creative and you can excel both in writing and manual arts. You're very secure and firm in your decisions without being aggressive. Your mind never rests and it's important to keep yourself active. The first card I come up with is the Five of Swords. For some of you here, you could be going through it emotionally with other people. For others of you, I would be careful here of the conversations that you have in your head at this time with this energy. You're not getting along with certain people, or you're trying to avoid certain conflicts with other people, or the elephant in the room, and you could be tolerating certain situations. The Death card, I feel like eventually you're going to have important conversations with other people that you don't want to have at this time with this energy, and I feel like you're scared because it's going to end up being confrontation with this energy here as well, and it can happen in confrontation, but it needs to get done. The Eight of Swords, I feel like for some of you here, you could be stuck in your ways of thinking at this time, or you have a hard time getting out of your way because you're not trying to have certain conversations with other people in your life because you don't want to have that conversation. You don't want to have the elephant in the room conversation because you're trying to avoid confrontations with other people in your life at this time. The Star card, manifesting what you want at this time with this energy here. This could also be you being your own worst enemy because Lilith Moon now is in Libra, and some of you have Pluto in Libra, or Uranus in Libra, or Saturn in Libra. So this is a time where you're trying to people please, or you're trying to avoid certain conversations or certain endings at this time, because you're not trying to fight with certain people in your life at this time with this energy here, okay? So you're really trying to keep the peace in order to just not have a fight. You know, you just don't want to fight. So that's all that is. The King of Cups, I feel like for some of you here, you could be a stickler for the rules at this time, or a perfectionist, or you expect everybody else to have the same attitude when it comes to work at this time with this energy here, and being a stickler for the rules during this time period as well. The Two of Coins, you can be very indecisive with this energy. For some of you, you can be throwing yourself into work, and you can be burning the candles at both ends of the stick. You could be a little bit of a workaholic, I feel, more towards work, and trying to avoid coming home at this time with this energy here. And then for others of you, you're trying to create like a work-life balance. So you're trying to make sure that you get your work-life balance in there. Like your vacation times and your days off are seriously important to you. For others of you, you can be reevaluating your career direction because you're bored and you're over it. Okay, Jupiter and Gemini at this time. So you could be looking for something a little bit more entertaining, or you feel like you can't grow anymore. Or it could be because you're trying to create work-life balance for yourself, and you don't want to, like, you want your schedule, like you want your days off and you want your vacation hours. But also it could be a situation here where you're scared to say something because, or you're scared to quit with this energy here, because you know that they're going to try to talk you back into it with this energy. So for some of you, it could be something like that with this energy here as well. The Seven of Wands, as I connect with this energy, and it really does not mean this, but I feel like soon here, in the next 3 weeks, or even now, you're going to be very proud of yourself. You're going to recommit yourself to your goals with this energy. This could be good news in regards to court. The Seven of Swords, you can be staying more to yourself at this time and not saying anything to other people with this energy. The Two of Swords is a time of introspection. You can be more quiet into yourself. I feel like when you speak, other people follow or listen to you. This is a great time for teachers. For some of you, you have a lot more influence over other people when it comes to giving your expertise advice. The Ten of Wands, you can be taking on more responsibilities at this time with this energy here as well. I feel like for some of you here, this is a great time for career. For others of you, I feel like, you know, that you're putting on a lot of pressure on yourself to perform during this time period. For some of you, you are reconstructing your life at this time. You are restructuring your business at this time. The Seven of Cups, I feel like there's a victory coming up. Definitely recommitting yourself to your goals at this time. The Five of Wands, large and in charge. It does not mean that. I see on-the-job training. For some of you, you could be trying to get your driver's license at this time with this energy. So I feel like that could go well for you during this time period as well. Okay, so congratulations. Alrighty. The Queen of Swords, I do see an investment happening here. For some of you, you could be making your money work for you and delving into the stocks or finances at this time with this energy here as well. The Magician card, as above, so below. So keep the energy positive during this time period. I feel like for some of you here, I feel like you can be keeping quiet at this time. For some of you, you could be working on a top secret project at this time. And the same thing happened to Leo. Some of you are definitely trying to outsmart other people in your life at this time. So you're really keeping quiet about things that you want to do or things that you're going to change in your life, and you're not telling anybody about your plans. The Sun card, new beginnings are coming into your life at this time with this energy here. I feel like you can be volunteering your time and energy, which is awesome, because you're going to get more back, because you're showing the universe that you're not in that lack consciousness. Okay, I feel like for some of you here, you could be playing at your own game at this time with this energy here as well. The Six of Wands, I feel like for some of you here, you could be fighting for recognition or to get noticed here with this energy, because you want to be put more in a leadership position at work, and it can be like a popularity contest, and it can be very difficult for you to be noticed with this energy here. There could be like a lot of favoritism or nepotism going on. For some of you, this could be success in media and social media at this time with this energy here as well. Alrighty. The Temperance card, this is your hard work and perseverance paying off. It does not mean that, but okay. I feel like for some of you, you you can be more about your sanity here with this energy. Again, non-confrontational, not trying to rock the boat, not just tolerating situations going on in your life, but you do have a plan to move on. I feel like for some of you here, you can be a successful organizer at this time with this energy here. The Hermit card, I feel with this energy here, you can be more quiet into yourself at this time. With this energy, you're more about your sanity. Endings and new beginnings are coming up for you. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. The Six of Coins, time for fate to kick in with this energy. For some of you, you could be working on getting a loan with this energy here as well. For others of you, you can be taking care of other people in your life at this time, but to an extent, okay? I feel like you're very realistic about your giving energy. This could be helping out your children to an extent. So I feel like you can be more about your time and resources, or you're not trying to, Venus is conjunct with Vulcan in your 12th house at this time, so it's like to an extent, or there could be strings attached because you want them to do certain things at this time. For others of you, this is a great time for those of you in media or social media, the entertainment industry. I feel like for some of you, when it comes to court, whatever number that you had in your head, I thought you were going to get more than that, but I guess you're not going to get that as much as you think you're going to get at this time with this energy here. So for some of you, you can be disappointed in regards to court and in regards to how much you're going to get. Or for those of you in media and social media, maybe you put something out on the social media and you thought you were going to get more from it, but you didn't. For others of you, accept the help coming to you. This could be a great time for getting like super chat with this energy and people supporting your channel by donating to your channel at this time as well. So make sure you're donating and giving back. Alrighty, but I do feel like people are helping you out financially here at this time and taking care of you financially. The Four of Swords, I feel that you can be inspired by what other people are doing, and you could be taking what other people are doing and making it your own. The King of Swords, you have a lot of influence over other people during this time period as well. I do see you being triggered by your past because you're not over past situations. And for some of you, you can be rehashing the past with other people in your life with this energy. So this could be happening more so during the Mercury retrograde or before, 2 weeks before the Mercury retrograde. So you guys are getting along right now, but 2 weeks before Mercury goes retrograde, you two are going to be bringing up the same thing, the same fight. And on top of that, you're not over it anyways, so you're going to bring it up again, okay? So you guys are going to rehash whatever it is that needs to be rehashed 2 weeks before the Mercury goes retrograde, okay? The Ace of Wands, I feel like it does not mean this, but I do feel like you're taking care of yourself with this energy. You can be a workaholic during this time period as well. And again, emphasis on avoiding confrontation with this energy here, okay? The World card, I feel like the focus could be on family. For some of you here, this could be finding a way to work smarter, not harder at this time with this energy here, so you could be making your life a lot more easier at this time. And you may wish that you had have done this like a long time ago as well, okay? So I feel like that could be happening for you. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up, so you may not know if you want to go this route because maybe it seems too easy for you because you guys like detailed and you're so super detailed oriented, but you just made your life a little bit more easier, and you know you cannot have that. So you could be trying to think about how to make it more complicated and something like that. So you may not like what you found for yourself because you're like, oh, this is too easy. Oh, now it's stupid dumb. Oh, I can't do this. Because like Virgos, they love to have things complicated and like really like detailed oriented, and you just made it just super easy for yourself, okay? I feel like for some of you could be delving into a new passion project during this time period as well with this energy. For some of you, don't gossip at this time and don't talk evil about somebody with this energy because I feel like it might get back to them. You have an opportunity now to stand out in a positive way with this energy here. And the Five of Cups, regrets, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I feel like you're not thinking logically about certain situations going on in your life. And you may have to think about being about bigger picture at this time, but I feel like you can't. I feel like you can't. For some of you, there's definitely somebody trying to come back into your life, and this is going to happen 2 weeks before the Mercury retrograde. And I feel like, you know, I feel like this person still wants a relationship with you. This person still wants to be in your life. I don't know how dirty this person done you, but they must have done you super dirty, because you're like, I can't have you back in my life. Like, I don't want you back in my life. Like, I don't want to go back to your life. Okay, so it's kind of like that. Like, once you're done with them, that's it. You're done. It's like, damn. Okay? So it can be like that with this energy here. I feel like for some of you here that you're knowing what you want at this time, but you're confused about how you're going to get it with this energy. So I guess you're going to have to think about it for a while. And you may find a way to get what you want with this energy. And it can be so simple, but you don't like it because it's so simple. All right, but then you could have missed opportunities coming up as well, so I would be careful with that too. All righty, show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I think I'm going to do the rest of the horoscopes tomorrow, probably after 3 o'clock. Alrighty, so be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone watching. I appreciate the love. Kisses. Mwah.